Hey Scouts, welcome. Hope everyone is having a great week. Wonderful meeting last night. Wanted to share with you a recap of our Scoutmasters Minute yesterday. Yesterday, for those of you that were not there, we had the opportunity to do a couple of fun activities at our meeting. And then at the end, we closed with a Scoutmaster Minute that was referred to or called the journey. So what does the journey really mean to everyone? In scouting, the journey is when you begin as a scout and you work your way through to be an eagle. That's the ultimate goal. And so the journey in itself is not something that is very rapid or very fast. It's a journey. So an ancient philosopher, Su was his name, once said, nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. So what does that really mean? That means that if you go plant a tree, eventually that tree is going to grow if you feed it the right nutrients or if it receives the right food and nutrients. So that is part of the journey for that tree. That is part of the experience. In the military, the Navy SEALs, Special Forces, they always use a term in which they say, slow is smooth, smooth is fast. What does that really mean? That means that if we slow down, then we're able to make better progress. When we rush our brain, when we rush to do things, our brain or frontal cortex, which is responsible for the executive functions and decision making and problem solving, it becomes overloaded. So we end up making errors, we end up diminishing creativity, we end up burning out. On the other hand, when we slow down, we allow our brains to fully engage in the task at hand, and we're able to focus better. We're able to grow and learn. And what ends up happening is naturally your speed comes with it. So when you slow yourself down a little bit, you're able to move faster. And that's where the term slow is smooth, smooth is fast comes into play. Think about the first time you tied a square knot. How long did it take you? Were you able to do it in 4 seconds? No. You struggled, you messed around, you tried to do it and you failed at it, you tried again and you failed at it. Over time, you got better at it. Let's talk about setting up a tent. How long did it take you to set up a tent the first time? Again, one of those things that over time, when you practice it and you take your time to practice, you will be able to move faster. So why is it so important, and how do we tie that, the slow is smooth, smooth is fast concept, back to the journey of scouting? And we do it in such a way that you really have to take a quick opportunity to enjoy the moment of scouting. Take advantage of it. Learn as much as you can. I recently had a conversation with a scout whose father would not allow him to work on his Eagle Scout project until he finished all his merit badges. And the reason for that is because it allowed that scout to focus on the completion of those merit badges, but it allowed him to really understand the value of these merit badges. And therefore, when he was ready to start his Eagle Scout project, he was ready because he was then focused and he was able to take his time. There is nothing harder than to do an Eagle Scout project when you still have 5 or 6 merit badges that are out there that are still open. And you're trying to manage sports, you're trying to manage your homework, you're trying now to do your merit badges, and then you're trying to do your Eagle Scout project. That's just a lot to take on. And that puts you in the whole notion of rushing. And when you rush, you stress yourself. And there's no need for you to stress yourself. So again, enjoy the journey. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. Be leaders. Grow and extend yourself, challenge yourself, but appreciate the fact that you will learn everything if you just take your time. Have a great day.